Hi there! So today I'm really excited because as you can see the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. It is still a little bit chilly, so I got tons of layers on, but we are in December, like halfway through December, and we had a bunch of snow but it all melted, and so I thought I would take this opportunity to plant some more beautiful things. So I was at our local it's called Flowerland. It's just a big giant greenhouse where I'm at, and they had all their bulbs on sale, and so I was like, I'm gonna grab some bulbs and I'm gonna plant up some terracotta pots that I have. Come springtime, they'll pop up and be beautiful, and I'll be so thankful I did it. So I ended up picking up a couple different ones. They had all kinds of varieties, but I'm pretty particular to like reds, and I love pinks and stuff too, but I love red up against our house. And so they had this cute little kind of collection of 3 different plants. So there's tulip in there, there's daffodil in there, and there's anemones in there. So this variety of tulip here is called Tulip Red Impression right here. And then this variety of daffodil is really cute. It's called Red Divan. And then the anemone down here is called Hollandia, I think. So it's just a really cool little grouping of plants. And I believe it says there's 40 bulbs in here total. So there's 6 tulip bulbs. Can read it right there. 6 tulip bulbs, 6 daffodil bulbs, and 6, oh yeah, it says the names right there, and 28 anemone. So I think it's going to be really pretty. They're all, they're probably packaged up individually in here. I won't know until I break it open. But I got 2 of these, so I'll put those up. They had a really pretty pink collection too, and I really liked that a lot. But like I said, I think red looks better at our house. And then I picked up these. I thought there's such a precious little combination of colors. This is called Oh So Sweet. This combination, it has Triumph Tulip, Hyacinth Orientals, and Large Cup Narcissus. So I'm not sure if it has like the exact varieties on here, but that's okay. They are gorgeous. You can see there's kind of like a peachy middle to that hyacinth or daffodil there, and then the kind of peachy, yeah, almost like a soft pink peachy hyacinth, and then like a really pretty like orangey peach tulip. So I'm pretty excited about these. And I typically don't plant tulips in my yard or in my garden because the deers just come and demolish them before they can even like get 2 inches up out of the ground. So I'm putting these in planters, and I'm going to keep them up by my house, and that way hopefully the deer won't mess with them. And then I got some fertilizer, some bulb tone, and then I got some potting soil too. So alright, let's go. I almost forgot gloves. This is how crazy my skin is. The other day I came down here and grabbed what did I grab? I touched something that probably had poison ivy oil on it, and I got poison ivy, like on my eyelid. I showed up, and I'm like, that's because I touched my wagon. I touched the handle of my wagon with no gloves. And, goodness, I tell ya, it's not for the faint of heart. So, I'm going to put my gloves on, I'm going to go grab my wagon, and then go collect basically any pot I can so that we can plant her up with some spring bulbs. Alright, so there's my wagon. I gotta grab that. I'm not sure what pots I'm gonna use. Oh, we'll use that one for sure. Probably that one. These are terracotta, but maybe we'll just use like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I have all my things right here. I did grab just these 3 pots, and I might need to get more, but I don't have very many to choose from. I do have more of these if I need to, and then I have some like bigger ones, so we'll try to make this work. I'll probably decorate my porch with these in the springtime, and I'm hoping to just like jam pack all these bulbs into these 3 pots. So you really want to kind of disregard what the back of the package says when you're planting in pots like this. If you're planting out in the landscape, you can actually go by the directions on the package. That's completely fine, because a lot of times these bulbs will naturalize and they will kind of divide up and spread, and that extra space allows them to do that. However, we just want like a really big impact all in this tiny little space, so we're going to jam pack them together, possibly even like touching each other. So I put this soil in. This is from last year, and so I'm going to take the most of it out and then put some more fresh soil on top of it. So let's get started. Just put it in a plastic bag, and I'll go dump it in the back somewhere. But yeah, you can see it's pretty root bound. Still nice soil, but maybe I'll put it in my raised garden bed. Do. Let's see, I think I'm gonna try to get I'll probably need more pots, but we'll plant this mixture. This is the Oh So Sweet mixture: hyacinths, daffodil, and tulips. And it says narcissus on there. That's just another word for daffodils. Some people call them narcissus in different areas. Okie dokie. So, honestly, I could get both of these packs in here. Like, that's not taking up that much room, and by the time I go in here and, you know, put them all back to back like this. Here, you can see better. Just randomly. And I'm going to put them all at the same depth. I think they'll be fine. That one doesn't look the greatest. You can see it's like kind of dried up. Oh, yep. It's cracked right open. So up next, I'm going to plant these tulip, daffodils, and anemones. Now, anemones, they typically are super easy to grow. You don't have to plant them as deep as the daffodils or tulips. So I'll probably plant the daffodils and tulips a little lower, put some dirt on, and then I'll put the anemones up on top. However, they are very dry, and they almost like look dead. When I open these up, they're probably gonna look dead, but what I need to do is soak these for a little bit, maybe like 1 to 2 hours, and then I will come back out and I will get these planted. It kind of just like gives them a little jump start. So this is what they look like. They just look like little dried up, I don't know, like giant raisins almost. And if you didn't know what they look like, then you'd probably think they were dead. But we're just gonna soak them for like maybe, I don't know, 1 to 2 hours. And I'm gonna get the other bulbs planted first, and then I'll come back out and get these guys planted after they're soaked up. I think what I'm gonna do is put all of, I think just 1 bag, this whole entire bag with the anemones, all in this pot. And then I might open up this bag and put them in 3 separate little pots like this. So I'll show you what I mean later. But I feel like I am going to plant the daffodils the deepest. So we'll go about 5 to 6 inches deep in here with the daffodils. I'm just grabbing my daffodils out of this bag, putting them in here. And I'll try to remember where I put them, because then I'll put a little bit of dirt on top, and then I'll put the tulips in here around it. Yeah, it's daffodil. Okay, let's grab a little bit of dirt, sprinkle on top. Tulip. Alright, put some dirt on top. Okay, so that gives us about 2 to 3 inches here, you can see on the side of the pot. And then we will put our anemones on top. I went down and grabbed 2 more of these little pots, and I am going to open up this bag, separate the daffodils, the tulips, and the anemone, because they're all in separate little bags. So these are the anemone I'm going to go take in and soak. And then we'll plant up the tulips and daffodils. Daffodils, I'm just going to go kind of all the way down. I'm going to plant them right here. Tulips, probably about the same height. Anemones, I'll keep up higher to the top. Alright, so these 2 are done. I got daffodils, tulips. We'll put some anemones in here after they're soaked out. Alright, so I am inside now. Gonna soak up these anemones. These are the goofiest looking things. Like I said, they just look like giant, like super dry raisins. And they're like, you'd think that they were dead. But I'm just gonna put some water on them. Look like little morel mushrooms soaking in water. Yummy. Alright, we will let these soak for, I don't know, 1 to 2 hours and let them kind of jump start a little bit and rejuvenate, and then we'll get them planted. We're back out here. The anemone bulbs are all soaked up. It's been about 2 hours, and you can see that now they just look like giant regular raisins instead of giant dried raisins. So, or morel mushrooms, they kind of look like that to me. But anyway, so these, they're a little difficult to know how to plant these because they're just a little whack. But you basically just plant the pointy side up. So just take your best guess. It's not the end of the world if you plant it upside down. They usually can make their way up through the top to find the sunlight, and it'll be just fine. I think I'm going to start with this big one here. So remember, we put daffodils, tulips, and now we're going to put anemones up here on the top. So take one of them, put it in here. Alright, we got them all in there. Just going to fill the top up with soil. That's it. Let's get the other ones in here. I am all done, and I'm pretty excited about how this is going to turn out. I cannot wait till the springtime. I know it's a little bit of extra work sometimes in the fall and winter, but when the springtime comes, I'm just like so excited that I actually took the time to do this sort of thing with my bulbs. So in this container here, we ended up putting 2 packages of this one, the Oh So Sweet, and it's going to be gorgeous. In this container here, I put 1 package of this, and then in these 3, I divided 1 package of this and put daffodils, tulips, and anemones. So I'm pretty excited about how it's going to turn out, and I will be able to decorate my front porch with these, and the deer should steer clear of them. I've never seen them come up to my front porch before. We will hope that that stays the case. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I know it doesn't look like much, but come springtime, it's going to be oh so pretty.